Welcome to the module number 3, Retail Subdivision Size and HR Management. During this module, we will learn about compensation plan, importance of staff qualification, efficiency, and subdivision scalability. As in previous module, we will complete few tasks, then we will move to practice and assignment in business simulation. Let's continue. Let's analyze the size of your stores. The size of the store directly affects the amount of inventory, amount of products in stock, and number of visitors, of course. Probably, if your store size is 100 square meters, you will not be able to serve 1,000 people at the same time. Because first of all, there will be no place and the line will appear. Secondly, the number of your employees will be not enough to serve all of the visitors and it will affect the efficiency of your service level and number of sold goods. You have got 3 stores with the same size, which is 100 square meters. Depending on the store popularity and the marketing campaign efficiency, the number of visitors will rise. What will happen if your store is not enough to place ordered goods? If you see that such situation happened, you have to move to a larger shop. Do not forget that if you decide to move to a bigger store, your renting expenses will rise. And if, for example, at the store of 100 square meters, 5 sellers were enough, in 1,000 or 10,000, it will be not enough. So you might need to hire new employees. Let's train. Imagine you have 3 shops with different sizes. You also have the revenue of the last week and percentage of inventory occupancy, which shows the percentage of occupied warehouse. For example, if the percentage of occupancy is 80, you will have only 20% of the free space left for the new goods. You can also see your customer satisfaction level with explanation. You will need to decide which of the stores need to correct its size. Let's move on. You can see the first shop of our list. Which action according to the size should you make? Correct. The store has a relatively good earnings at a high level of satisfaction of visitors. Percentage of inventory occupancy is insignificant. Therefore, there is no need to change the size of the store. Your answer is incorrect. Pay attention that the shop has a great level of customer satisfaction with high revenue and acceptable level of inventory occupancy. Please try again. The second shop with a low revenue and visible problems with service level. The warehouse is absolutely overloaded. Which action should you make? Correct. The shop needs to increase its size. Your answer is incorrect. There is a big line in front of the shop. The sell potential is high. However, the shop simply cannot place all visitors at the same time as it is too little. Please try again. Finally, our third shop, the biggest one, which has only 2 products and great level of customer satisfaction. However, the revenue is little, as well as the percentage of inventory occupancy. Which action should you make? Correct. The shop size should be decreased, which will save money on renting expenses. Or you can increase the range of products. Your answer is incorrect. Existing area of the store is obviously extensive. One solution would be to increase the range of products, but at the moment we're talking only about the size of the store. So taking the existing product line into account, please try again. Each of your subdivisions have number of employees. As you know, business depends on the personnel. You will face the page of simulation where you will be able to manage the HR, which means setting up the salary, raising the qualification of employees by training them, hiring people, and firing them. The number of employees depends on the subdivision size. Simulation gives you an advice of number required, but we recommend you to have few additional employees as in the case of critical situation, for example, too many visitors at the same time, the line would not appear. The line affects the serving time, which automatically influences the number of sales. The indicators which simulation will give you are the salary of employee. You will also see the average city salary. Depending on the store location and the quality level of goods, you can optimize the salary. But how it works? You have the average salary of the city. Normally, if you want to have more qualified staff, you have to pay them more than city average. What are the qualification requirements? As mentioned, the higher qualification of the personnel you want, the more you have to pay. Or you can send them on training. Let's train a little. You can see the number of employees, their salary, the average city salary, the possible maximum number of employees, the expected qualification level. Having all the data, you will have to decide where the salary was set up correctly. When you have the answer, click on the appropriate button. Congratulations! Your answer is correct. Indeed, in the city center, the qualification of your employees is extremely important, and staff ability to serve customers fast. And this is determined by number of employees and their salary level, which is above market average in this shop. Your answer is incorrect. Probably, such configuration would be successful in a little shop located at suburb, but even in that case, the sale prospect will be very low. Qualification level of employees and salary level are much lower than market average. The salary and qualification level are equal to the market average. It is a good choice, however, not the best. Please try again. Okay, we have just dealt with questions related to HR management and department sites. It is time now to practice in the business simulation. You will have to manage the following task. You have to optimize HR functions at your stores. But do not forget that it is also important to support goods purchase and continue optimization of pricing policy. Welcome to our business simulation. You already know a little about the functional. Let's now speak about the HR and location management. It is all similar to all enterprises. But as we yet speak about the retail stores, I will take an example of the shop as we had in previous practice. So in order to come to the enterprise management tools, go to My Company, then My Enterprises, and select the enterprise you want to manage and finally click on it. Here you will see a lot of data. Let's speak about the main important for this model. First of all, you need to know how to manage the size and location. Simply click on Store Location and you will see the following window. Here you can change your store location simply by ticking it. Do not forget to pay attention on the rent price as these are your expenses. The second tab allows you to change the store size. It gives you the rent price as well, which is counted as weekly expenses per recalculation. You will also have to pay for removal once. This price is given in Removal Expenses tab. Every change in simulation must be confirmed by Save Changes, Move Store to the new location, or similar buttons. Otherwise, it will not get changed. When all done, close the window and now we will move the HR management. In order to do so, locate the Employees and Salary button from the right-hand side of the page. Click on it and you will see the analogic of what we already saw in the learning management system. So in order to increase or decrease the number of employees, simply enter the number you would like to have in total. Set up the salary. The city average salary is an indicator to help. Do not forget that the more you pay, the higher the qualification of employees you will have and different way. You can see the current employee qualification and can compare it with the city average and required. In my case, the required number is equal to what I have. So remembering the task, in order to raise the qualification to the city average level, I need to raise the salary. What else can be done? You have a comfortable option here to hire HR people to figure out and adjust the salary every recalculation depending on required expectations. For example, I can enter the qualification level to be kept in the department and HR will amend the salary on their own. It is all your choice what is more profitable and comfortable for you. In my case, I will hire HR department and set up the qualification level not to be lower than city average. This function can be always cancelled, changed, or amended. When done, do not forget to click on Save Changes. Changes saved. Good. Let me show you one more way how to raise the employee's qualification. You can send them on training. You can train all of your staff or just a part. Anyway, the training will take one-time expenses and raise the employee qualification. But do not forget that if you hire new people, their qualification would be lower as they are not trained, and the average level would decrease. So think smart, what would be more profitable for you? My advice would be to send people on training when you have a large number of employees and do not plan to hire any more. Anyway, in order to train, simply click on Employee Training button and you will see the following window. Choose the duration and number of employees to be trained. You have helping indicators next to the training level section. You can see what would be the qualification level of your staff at the end of the training. Make your choice and click on Train. Good. Let's move to the timing. We have just dealt with the functional of business simulation, which allows you to manage HR. It is time now to move to the completion of the task, to optimize the HR in your stores. Do not forget about the support of operation activity, purchase, sales, inventory management. I remind you that the recalculation of the game citation is done every astronomical hour. The deadline for completion the task before the next recalculation. Wishing you good luck in completing the mission and see you in the next model of our business simulation.